Today we're going to talk about something I really don't want to talk about, but it's become such an issue. I feel like I have to just sit down, talk about it, start a discussion with you guys, and let me know what you think. We're going to talk about student cancellations and the new habit that they seem to be forming. And welcome back to my channel. We are not in my classroom today. We are currently in my kitchen, and I am currently waiting for some egg bites to be made in the oven. They have 4 minutes and 22 seconds left, so we'll have a little bit of a break in this video when I have to go check them and see how my millennial cooking skills are doing. But one of my big goals this summer was to cook more and not rely so much on restaurants and convenience food. So I brewed my own coffee. Yes, that cup says I'd rather be in bed. It's true. And then I made some egg bites in some cupcake tins. I just took some old eggs, cracked them, stirred them up, put some spices in them, a couple old meats that I had in the fridge that were still very good, and then some hot sauce, stirred it up there and there. So when you hear the bell, you'll know it's time, and if they look good, I'll share them in this video. Anyway, you guys did not come here to see my mundane cooking skills. We're here to talk about something a little bit less pleasant. We're going to talk about this new trend that has started in the teacher portal between teacher schedules and students. This recent development has actually affected both new teachers and veteran teachers. I've seen it all over the forums, all over Instagram, social media, and it is this habit that students and or their parents are canceling the students' classes at the 25-hour mark. If you don't already know, if a student cancels your class within 24 hours, you are still paid in full. But if they cancel before the 24-hour mark, you don't get any money, and your little time slot that you had given up and devoted to that student is now available for another student to take. What is making this so frustrating is that teachers are trying to book as many classes in the frenzy and in advance so we know what times we are giving to our jobs. And then we get up on Monday and we see that Wednesday's classes are now canceled, or like 3 out of our 5 classes have canceled, and they usually don't get picked up in the 2 days. The frenzy gives you at least a week minimum for you to build up those classes, and when students are canceling in the 25-hour mark, it is really difficult to get students to take those classes because by that point they probably already have classes with a teacher on their schedule. You can see how this is a problem. For new teachers, especially the ones that I've helped refer, I get so many emails that say, Kristen, I had 3 classes booked. I was so excited, and then I woke up the next day and 2 had canceled. What did I do wrong? And I'm trying to tell them, you didn't do anything wrong. These students don't even know you. They haven't even tried your class yet, so you obviously haven't wronged them in any way. There's no official statement from VIPKID as to why this is happening, or if it even is a trend or a notification that parents are getting. But I find it very hard to believe that so many parents across the platform are magically now canceling or rescheduling or moving a class at the 25-hour mark when they wouldn't have to pay the class fee. Like, come on. We get notifications when we get short notice bookings. I am 99.99999% sure that parents are now getting notifications, whether it's a push alert on their phone or an email or a text from the VIPKID platform that probably says, hey, just a heads up, you have a class in 25 hours. Are you sure you want to take it? Would you like to cancel or reschedule it? And of course, with the kids not being in school and their schedules changing and families wanting to go out and do things, which is fine, they can go out and do things, but please let us know more than 25 hours in advance, or don't book our classes during the frenzy so we can book kids and get a solid schedule that we can work with week after week after week. For me, it started in the beginning of June. I'll be right back after this commercial break. Ta-da! Testing to see if they're done. Nope, they need another 5 minutes. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled programming. For me, this started to happen on my schedule at the beginning of June. School had let out for me. I was opening up a lot more slots, and I would notice I would have a full schedule, fully booked. I would be so excited. And for me, I open up 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday. So that is 36 slots. I had to think for a second. 36. And I would have 36 classes booked. And then as days would go by and I would get closer to that week that the frenzy had just booked, I would lose 2 one night, and then 1 another night, and then 2 right before. And by the time I got to the week, essentially by the time the current week rolled by and I'd gotten to the week the frenzy had filled, I'd be lucky if I had 28 to 30. I lost a significant amount of kids, and then to make matters worse, as the week began, I would lose kids right at that 25-hour mark. And at first I thought, oh, it must be exams. Oh, kids must be going somewhere. They must be traveling. It must be summer break or vacation or holiday. But then I saw in the forums that so many other teachers were saying, hey, what's going on? You know, I'm finally getting booked. We said that June would be a really big, fruitful month for us, and now there's nothing. So, again, I can't say for sure, but I'm like 99.999% sure that parents are getting notifications at the 25-hour mark, and I know there's nothing we can really do about it. I do think it's unfair that if we have something come up, we can't pass our class on to a substitute or someone else on that student's preferred teacher list, and they, at the 25-hour mark, can, switch their class and cancel on teachers, and it's really inconvenient for those of us who only teach during certain times. I'm not an all-night teacher. I have my 7 to 10, and I stick to that. It was 6 to 10 last month. Here in July, I am lowering it because I miss sleep. This is supposed to be summer vacation. But if you want a teacher who can open up every slot and make up all the cancellations that you're getting, it really, really hurts your bookings. And I know some teachers have written into VIPKID. I know some people have, raised awareness and concern. I've not yet done that. But it is just a little disconcerting that we work hard, we try to do the best we can with our kids, we make the time, we open our schedules, then they book in the frenzy, and then a week goes by, and right as those days start, right when the 25-hour mark for each student comes, you've got about a 30% chance that kid's not going to take your class. And they're going to cancel it, and you're not going to have enough time to get a short notice kid in there, so essentially you are wasting the time you have devoted, and you are losing money.
Short and simple.
Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the description box. I want to know if this has affected your bookings, your time, your schedule, if it's occurred for you, if it hasn't, what you have seen. Let's just start a discussion down below in the description box. Oh, hello. This, my friends, is my favorite prop in the whole world. This is Desiree. She helped me out this morning, actually. I was teaching colors, and we had to say, I see white, I see black, I see red. And the student had already learned colors, so she got to meet Desiree. This is a frequent star. Sometimes students will actually ask, where's your black cat? And I can't always go get her because she can run through the entire house, but bye, Des. Oh, she wants a treat. Okay. Anyway, that is the discussion of today's video. I actually hadn't planned on posting this. I film all my videos in one day, so I only have to do hair and makeup in one day. This is actually just bedhead from that day, and it's also been 4 days since I washed this hair. True story. Anyway, that is it for this video. Once again, let me know your thoughts down below, and if you are new to this channel, be sure to click that subscription button and the bell down below to be updated for each and every future video. Should I show you my egg bites? Do you want to see what they look like? Let's just wait until the timer goes off. 10 seconds. But I'll cut this so you don't have to wait. They're done! They are done. Teaching, but you haven't booked a class and it's been weeks. Maybe you think that classes are going to go one way, but they've gone another way. Either way, I have the top 3 most common mistakes for brand new teachers. Get creative. If you have children, you are swimming in a pool of props.